Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Dummies, the channel where we simplify tech for you. Today, we are diving into the world of web development, what it is, how it works, and how can you start building your own websites. Whether you want to become a developer or just understand how the internet works, this video is for you. So let's get started. So what exactly is web development? In simple terms, web development is the process of building and maintaining websites. It's everything that happens behind the scenes to make a website look good, work fast, and perform well with a seamless user experience. Web development is broadly divided into three areas: front-end development, what users see and interact with; back-end development, the server-side logic and database handling; and the last one is full stack development. It's a mix of both front-end and back-end. Let's quickly understand how the web works. When you type a URL like www.google.com into your browser, a request is sent to a remote server. That server processes your request, fetches the relevant data, and sends it back to your browser, which then renders the web page. This whole process involves a client, that is your browser, a server where the website lives, HTTP or HTTPS protocol, that's the protocol for communication, DNS, which translate domain names into IP address, which is also known as domain name server. Without going too technical, just remember the browser talks to the server and the server responds with data. Let's start with the front end, also called the client side. This is everything you see on a website: text, buttons, images, navigation menus, etc. Front-end development focuses on what users interact with. Front-end developers use three main languages: HTML, that deals with the structure of the page; CSS, the style, layout, and design; JavaScript, that makes things interactive, like buttons that click, forms that submit, and animations. All these are JavaScript. Popular front-end tools and frameworks include React, React is by Facebook, Vue.js, Bootstrap, which is for responsive design. Now let's move on to the backend, also known as the server side. This part is responsible for handling requests, talking to the databases, managing user authentication, serving dynamic content. Popular backend languages are Node.js, which is JavaScript on the server side; Python with Django or Flask; PHP and Java. Ruby is also another example. And for storing data, we use databases. SQL databases like MySQL or PostgreSQL, also known as relational databases. Then there are NoSQL databases. For example, MongoDB or DynamoDB. So in short, the backend is the engine room that powers your website behind the scenes. Then we move on to the full stack development. A full stack developer works on both front end and back end. They understand how the entire system works, from designing the UI to building APIs and databases. Some of the popular full stack combinations are MERN stack. M stands for MongoDB, E for Express.js, R for React, and N for Node.js. Another one is mean stack. M for MongoDB, E for Express, A for Angular, and N for Node.js. There is another popular stack as well, which is called as LAMP stack. So that's Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. Being full stack can give you a lot of flexibility and is great for startups or freelancing. So how do we get started? Here is a simple roadmap. First, we have to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Start with the basics. Build simple web pages. Try out free platforms like FreeCodeCamp or MDN Web Docs. Then practice by building projects. Create your own portfolio, blog site, or a to-do list app. Projects help you learn faster. Learn a front-end framework. React is great. Starting point, Vue is beginner friendly too. Then you have to understand backend and databases. Pick Node.js or Python and learn how servers work. Then try connecting it to a database. Use Git and GitHub. Version control is essential, plus GitHub is where you'll showcase your code as well. Deploy your website. Now you have built your website, so the final step would be to deploy it. Use Netlify, Vercel, or GitHub pages for frontend. For full stack apps, you can use Heroku or Render. So to summarize it all, web development is one of the most in-demand skills today. You don't need a computer science degree to get started. Just curiosity, patience, and practice. As you grow, you'll learn about APIs, authentication, security, DevOps, and much more. But don't worry about all that in the beginning. Start small, stay consistent. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to Tech Dummies for more beginner-friendly tech content. Let me know in the comments if you want a full roadmap series for web development. We can go step by step. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.